Good evening, everyone. We are looking at Jose Delgado, Yale's mysterious MK Ultra genius extraordinaire, whatever, villain, and he fought a bull with mind control. He even sort of made the paper, it looks like. Wonder what he did in secret. But he used hypnosis, electronics, LSD, other psychedelics, and it's just sort of a little recipe that he had going, but it was interesting to note that he was talking about the bull. We'll get back to that later. We've got this to sort of go through. Here, it's bigger now. Sorry, do I have fried voice? We were out in the hot sun all day, my darlings. I need to drink something. Document Friday. How to create an unwitting assassin through hypnosis. Yes. And the amount of money and the generals and the scientists and the lawyers, the mad scientists. He looks better than him. Or is it the same guy? We've just got these god-awful experiments. Here's this poor woman. I think she's the one whose adult child sued and won, because through her whole pregnancy, she was just on LSD, like for the whole time. Just huge amounts. I don't know how the child was even born. There are just so many articles that, you know, I mean, it all starts in Langley or Wall Street or whatever. But here's the building where that Mr. Olson jumped. And here's something, this is all the Whitey Bulger was given. You know, just your typical mobster. Just some little mobster guy, and you're finding out just so much. This one you maybe have seen. It's interesting because people completely freaked out and, well, I don't know. Just let you take a look and see.
Will someone do the junior high it's like this. You gotta make it real awkward.
That's exactly how you have to have a certain amount of distance between.
This is for educational purposes only. Listen for when the woman in the center says Holy Ghost.
Yes, exactly. Yes, like they say in Catholic school, leave room for the Holy Ghost.
We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
This man does not blink for... Sorry. That was sort of like on a maybe religious station that had picked it up. Kind of everyone picked it up, and there's just similar things with others as well. Here you've got this one I'll play in a second of maybe not. Sorry. I think it does later in there. Yes, it does. And this one has just kind of Lady Gaga kind of really you know, I don't know. I mean, it might be performance art in her case, but there's just something about the face, about things that just sort of had people kind of wondering a little bit when she and again, that could be a sort of performance art piece on her part, but on some of these, I don't know. On some of these, it's really creepy. In fact, I saw another Al Roker one. I should have filmed it. I'll try to find it again. Where he wasn't blinking and he was seated, and it just didn't seem real. How can someone just, I don't know, be in that? So I hadn't realized this. I try to stay out of the news. I'm sort of back in the old whatever, but here we have it. We're done talking about it, and we've got the Bullseye, and it was just odd to me on a personal level because I've been I've got a friend whose mom, I guess, like worked at Yale at that time, and he was the one who was like, don't forget Juan Delgado. So it was just weird, the whole MK Ultra, the activation codes, the bull and the bull's eye. Now they're saying that now this is when you see the duper's delight. This is when you realize it's all just a humiliation ritual upon the masses, and it's part of what the so-called ruling elite, I think, does. I know Jordan Maxwell really was kind of brilliant at it, but you see how they're kind of in your face, right? He didn't work, I don't think he worked there, but he was in a BlackRock ad, right? Now how much of a coincidence is that, right? We hear about conspiracy theorists. What about coincidence theorists? So, yeah, they like to just point these things out. Ha ha. You can't do anything, right? You can't do anything. But, I don't know. There's always the law of chaos, but we're up against some really unusual, well-financed shite, are we not? Many, many blessings. Many, many blessings. Psycho civilization. Here we are.